Hey, this is Blaine with SFBtraders.com, and I'm looking at stocks on watch here for Friday, March the 8th. First one up, Radio Shack, RSH, looking for a breakout over 350. This has been a nice consolidation pattern after it broke out above 240 back in January. So we'll see if we can get a follow through and maybe another breakout and run out of it over 350 here. SB, I covered this in the watch list for Thursday as well. Was anticipating the breakout over 420. Sure enough, it went for us. So I'm long this right now, looking for a continuation follow through over 450 to see if we can do another push out of this thing and then probably take some profits off. GV, I am long this overnight as well, right on this 416. If we can bust through this 420 mark, which was the high from earlier in February, I think this should continue higher. So that's the reason why I bought there towards the end of the day today, just to see if we can get this breakout and get a run out of it on Friday. AFFY, this was an awesome mover today. Huge volume, great liquidity, easy to get in and out of. I'm going to post a recap video here in just a few minutes on this thing as well for members so they could see the entries I was talking about in the chat room for future learning purposes. What I'm looking for tomorrow is to see if we either can hold this 350 and bounce off of it. If not, it should drop off maybe back towards 320 or 3, get a bounce play out of it. Otherwise, if it can hold this 350 mark, then look for a reversal in the morning and possibly break through this 4 mark at some point in the day to run even higher. GMXR, this held up fairly well today, and if you look at the daily chart, it had a nice bounce there on March 1st all the way over to $4. So we're making a higher low on the daily chart, and I think if we can keep going through this 310 level, then we might even be ready to run again, possibly, who knows, maybe back towards this 4 for a great gain out of it again. So keep this one on watch for sure. MITK, nice pop today on some news that one of their systems helped US Bank or something. I don't really remember, don't really care either, but I like this chart for 5 break. If it can set up and get through these highs from earlier in the month and way back in August and September of last year, we still have a little bit of a gap to fill towards 550. I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing get a bigger run though towards 6 or even 7 out of it over the next few days or weeks if it can break through the 5 mark. MNOV, it's surprisingly held up fairly well after this initial spike at the end of February there. We played it this day a couple times. I did a recap video on it for members. Nonetheless, looking for possible breakout over 350 to 360 range here. I think if it can do this and break and hold, then we should get a push towards 390 or $4 for a nice day trade out of it. It's just low volume though, so you got to be careful. Like I said, these breakout plays, I'd really like to see the volume increase. So if it's there for us, I'll let you guys know in the trading room. Anyway, those are probably just my top watches for the day. If you guys have any questions about them, let me know. As always, I will discuss more in the trading room as they come along and hit our scans that I post in the screencasting box. So, alright, I'll see you in the trading room tomorrow.